CUNY received an historic gift of $10 million from the Mellon Foundation to drive change in all 25 of its colleges. A central element in this effort is BRESI, Black, Race, and Ethnic Studies Initiative.
I saw the call come out for the original BRESI commission, and I think I must have seen the email like right after it was sent. I immediately contacted my supervisor and said, we have to be a part of this as a Department of Ethnic and Race Studies. And we had just recently changed from a center into officially become a department, and we had a brand new major. So I knew this was something that we had to be involved in from the very start.
I'd be very happy to tell you about DEI Fridays at Baruch College. We started this project as part of the Marks School of Public and International Affairs DEI Committee. I'm one of the members. We started this project a couple of years ago because our school had done a DEI training in the summer of 2021. And it was a one-off, you know, all of these DEI trainings sometimes, even the good ones are one-offs, right? And we realized that our faculty and staff who did this training wanted to discuss these issues and continue learning together, and there weren't any spaces on campus for that purpose. We wanted our community to have a space to talk about these issues. We wanted to create some opportunities to learn from experts here at CUNY and in other spaces. We wanted to keep these issues on the forefront of our minds as we then do our daily tasks at Baruch.
Well, the beautiful thing about the BRESI project is it allowed for my students to be a part of the project the entire time. And I was also able to hire two of my seniors, the seniors at Medgar Evers College to be a part of the project as well. One as a production assistant and one as an intern. And so throughout this process, the students were able to get professional experience because they were getting outside experience with me as I worked with other cinematographers, and they were part of the editing process. So many of them now think, wow, I want to do this when I graduate. They appreciate interdisciplinary storytelling because it combines both dance and filmmaking. It's just opened their viewpoint. And then for them to see the process and then to see the screening and watch themselves on screen in front of an audience where their family and community was there, it was just it was an amazing full circle moment.
BRESI does a great job of showing what ethnic studies can do. What is ethnic studies? It's not this kind of esoteric, theoretical. It's people who are really doing things in the world and doing things on the ground that have a major impact in the world. And that's what I really love about these projects. When you look across the projects, they are very much about action, right? And that is what the root of ethnic studies is. It's people, activists, you know, the root of that is action. People taking action to make sure that their histories are included, and not just in these kind of superficial, marginalized ways, but that their experiences are central to the education that we receive in this country. The same people who helped build this nation, the nation could not exist without these individuals. And these marginalized voices of people of indigenous descent, African descent, Asian descent, from Latin America and the Caribbean, from all of these different marginalized communities. I think it's important that was a part of that conversation as well.
When the grant was announced, there was a request for nominations. There was like a listening exercise, and I was part of it because, of course, being in this field, I was always curious about a project that purported to bring together all the various aspects of ethnic studies. Many of us had been working on that for a very long time and marveled how there were so many individual assets throughout the system, but no effort had been made to try to consolidate it all and bring it together. So it was a very exciting opportunity. I was working with a PhD student who I'm still working with, who was writing a dissertation on development of Puerto Rican studies and then Latino studies within CUNY. cannot write the history of the development of ethnic studies, and especially Puerto Rican studies, without writing about CUNY, because CUNY played such a central, fundamental role in all aspects of it, from the student-driven to bringing faculty from various places, having exchange programs, holding conferences.
What I've really loved about being part of BRESI this year is not just the funding, which we appreciate, that has helped to expand DEI Fridays and elevate it at the college level, but really the community that BRESI has created. Often we have these grants where you're funded for something and then it's kind of over and you write your report and you send it in. But what I have really appreciated is the emphasis on community, on connection, on elevating work that's already been done on campus and connecting people so that they know that across CUNY we have hundreds, literally hundreds and hundreds of people who are there working every day, supporting Black, race, ethnic studies initiatives, supporting diversity, equity, inclusion, justice, belonging. These are at the core of the CUNY mission. And I think BRESI has done a fantastic job of having that be the base.
BRESI is a wonderful opportunity. I think, and of course CUNY, we love to shine a spotlight on all this great work and research and things that have been done and to show our appreciation, but the best way to show your appreciation is funding. That is always the best way to show how much you appreciate, is to provide the financial support so that the project can continue, it can expand, it can grow, and that's how you sincerely show that you appreciate it. So that's what BRESI has done, is said, listen, we see you, we appreciate you, we recognize what you're doing, and we know how important it is. So this is why we are giving you this funding.
I would just want to thank BRESI for I feel seen, and that is not always something I feel as a Black woman in academia, but to have a platform that not only I felt seen, but that my students felt seen and their community felt seen. We had 2 sold out film screenings where the audience was packed on a rainy day on a Saturday at Medgar Evers College. And so as we keep pushing the work forward, I plan to put the films into film festivals and keep growing audiences. So it's BRESI, thank you. So it's more than just like a 10-year project, or it's a personal thank you from myself and my students for being a part of this initiative.